When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pick to the beat, walking down the street and my new the freak, yeah.
I forgot.
I have it to show you. Can you see? Let me see.
Okay.
I don't want to forget, so I have it. I remind you.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Good to see you again. It's Laura. This is Bear Fitness. And those were just a couple of images from my weekend trip to New York. Why am I telling you about New York? Well, I found some interesting things out while I was there, some fitness things in particular. So I want you to stay with me. We have basically a workout for you that I think you're going to like. It's going to be a hard one, even for me. But that's okay. I'm willing to take the challenge on if you are. I think I'm stepping up a notch just a little bit for you. But at any rate, New York in a minute, New York time. So I will be back. We're going to go to a little PSA, and I'll see you real soon. We're going to talk about this and some other things you can do to expedite your workout and get a quick workout in when you have a little bit of time. So again, in a New York minute. See you soon.
If you're not in control, who is?
Here I am. Okay. Today's workout in a New York minute. Ooh, it's going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to say right off the back, I'm going to do this with you today. I might even suffer a little bit with you. I even have my water behind me just in case I need to take a moment. As you know, I'm live. But at any rate, before you start this workout today, you know the rules. You have to have doctor's permission if you haven't worked out before, if you have any ailments, any conditions, anything that just makes you uncomfortable, unhappy, just plain and simply hurts. Either don't do it, leave it out, and again, you must have a doctor's permission. So this is how this is going to happen today. I'm going to do a series of exercises, and I'm going to combine all of them. You know, I'm superset and circuit queen, well, usually circuit queen. But what we're going to do is more or less about minute intervals. So each exercise we're going to do for a minute, and then we're going to flow through them, flow through them, flow through them, and that's going to be my workout. So try to stick with me. If you can't keep up today, remember I YouTube everything. Okay, so I YouTube, and you can always go back and try the whole workout again. If it's a little difficult for you, you know, take your time, do one at a time, do the best you can, and just work to progress yourself going forward. Okay, so remember, 1 minute at a time. We're going to start off slow. We're going to warm up. I'm going to play a little music for you, or you can play your own. You know how this goes. You don't have to listen to my music. But at any rate, so from here, I'm going to start moving. Okay? And what I want you to do is find your clock, find your watch. We're warming up. And I want you to start counting at minute 1. I'm going to count down with you. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your minute begins now. And you're just gonna jog, all right? So keep jogging. You're warming up. Keep going. Yep. Just move with it. You know, feeling a little Caribbean. So I can't wait to talk about New York today. It'll be a pleasant follow-up to what's to come as Boston goes green. You'll be interested in seeing and actually hearing some of my findings, which are quite funny, actually. So keep moving. Keep jogging. Remember, we're a minute at a time. We're warming it up. Keep it going. All right, so if I get a little quiet here and there, just realize I'm going through it with you, okay? Keep it. Keep it. Keep going. Moving. All right. And let's do a little bit of a jumping jack, so we're going to change. Keep moving with it. Keep track of your watch. So just follow me. Keep moving. Going. You know, one of the camera people in the studio gave me a great idea. She's like, have you thought about doing a chair workout? So I don't know. Coming soon on a show near you right here. I think we might think about doing a chair workout. Remember, I'm live. Huffing and Puffing is live. Stick with me. All right, now let's stop it. Feet side by side, hands up, punch. And punch. Reach. Work in the midsection. Punch. In case you need to work on your punches. Here you go. Keep your hands up. Keep going. Keep moving. Working the waist. Working those abs. Lower back too. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep it going. Gotta elevate the heart rate. Keep the hands up. Protect your face. All right, next one. All right, so here's the plan. Jump. 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 Good, keep moving, you're doing awesome. Like I said, I'm dialing it up a notch. So not everybody will probably be able to do this. All right, change. Dips. Find a chair, find a bench. And down. Most married man have a next girl dating. When me and me little hot girl them mating. One bag of pattern and style creating. When me and me a in a bathroom. Me not try resist cause me don't know me doom. Enough time me dream where I float go a moon. We going. Me grandfather tomb. So you just me girl on this side just the best. You know me love the something where that girl possess. Right now
a manifest. I'm a wife up the left. I'm a girl let the truth me no press. Cause me girl on the side joke the best.
Keep it.
And when she ready fi go love and caress. And she have the bump on the chest.
Almost done.
Let her know what she me have in a minute. Me baby mother friend them a blow like a storm. Cause me little hatty friend them a gone. No tell her how me regular.
All right. Now, plank. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Let's take it over here. And just stay for a while. Hang out.
Yes, sire. Some girl I move like them a killer, but them have a circle and the tarantula.
Hold the position.
I beat him on a 2000 there. But what? Women are never shy. Put them behind them eye. Women are suit that and internet. Them really want to take your car.
Keep it. I'm here with you. Stick it out with me. I'll try to stick it out with you. No breaks. At least we hope not. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if I'm good enough for you. Good enough for you. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. All right, done.
Tell me.
All right, now, time to jump a little rope. If you don't have one, use your imaginary. All right, let's see how this works. You know, I'm kind of a little bit older. Be jumping a rope. Keep going. You can even do this one. It's all the same. Keep it moving.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if I'm good enough for you. Good enough for you. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if I'm good enough for you. Good enough for you. To me tell them say sima sima. Them boy a brand new bima bima. Then me go check all sala sala. And me go tell me about a girl named Angela. Just see her walk.
We're almost done. There. All right. Biceps. Remember, by now you should have all this equipment at home, yeah? Okay, let's curl. Good, keep it going. Keep going. We're doing it. I know I'm super silent today, but I'm working it out. Working it out. Making up for my trip to New York. How about that? Keep going. Making the arms sexy. Keep it going. Nice and trim. Tone. Remember, do lightweight because we're doing so many repetitions. In this case, you want to go a little lighter since we're being a little more precise. Time to change. All right, ready? Okay, here we go. High knee.
All the man them we have beat just get deflated. Son Paul and 2 hard there for set things straight. And at the dubs of the man for put them feet. Get them so them don't wait. No debate. You up now? Check it. Well, woman no wanna bait. Them not go feel violate. If you accelerate, man a day, the more you infiltrate. Woman the more you tear down them wall and them gates. In the year of a state, woman no wanna bait. Them not go feel violate. If you accelerate, man a day, the more you infiltrate. Woman them more you tear down them wall and them gates. In the year, well, woman I wanna good from an boat where you
Okay.
tell that for tear off his suit. Them no wanna do it.
plank, kick back. Now, a couple of ways. We'll do it this way. Balance. Almost done, you're doing it. But I make a beg and I wait for Nandi and I play well. She want a profiteer, need a little loving and she want you down there. But you're fair, in your heart you know one figure there. Disappearance and fall will appear in the year. Woman no want to bait, them not gonna feel violate. If you accelerate on a day, the more you infiltrate. Okay, change sides. Keep it. Are you burning yet? I am. Truth be told. Them don't want to wait. Them want a good loving for them appreciate. Them want a good man to caress them man. They girl them want a man with the rightful program well. When if you listen to the dirty, you let the devil up it key and work it. So nobody talk about your mind too smutty. Turn up all I got a lot of sweat for we bossy. Then I must say, woman I want to bait. Them not gonna feel violate if you accelerate. On a day, the more you infiltrate. Woman, the more you tear down them wall and them gates. In the year, one mistake, the man no want to bait. Them not gonna feel violate if you accelerate. Almost done. On a day, the more you infiltrate. Woman, the more you tear down them wall and them gates. In the year, well, woman, the one no good. From a not boat where you are, you fit tell that fit tear off his suit. Them no one no do. And done. Alright, got another one. Alright. Now, here's a plan. You need a partition. Something to divide you. We'll leave that here for now. And then we're going to go here. Okay? And you just jump over. Got to keep the heart rate up. Excellent, keep going. All right, change. All right, do chest. So let's move this over a little. All right, because I'm going to lie down. You can be on the floor, whatever you choose. I'm going to break that open at some point. At any rate, lay down. All right. Back flat, close. Keep it flat. Okay, no space underneath. Elbows open out and squeeze together. I'm not being hyper particular in form today. I just want you to move. All right? Just be safe. Be careful. Okay? You understand? Be careful. All right, keep going. We're almost done. We have another fun one. Not really. Are you ready? We're going. All right, done. All right. Now, like I said, fun. Okay, ready? All right. The rope will go here. Our friend. Ready? Run. Keep it going. Hanging in with you. Couple more. And done. All right, next one. I'm gonna stop right here. And now, oh, abs. We need abs. All right, sit down. Hands behind you. All right, knees in. And press. One side at a time. And hold. Change sides. We're almost done. Oh my God, we only have a couple more to go. I'm exhausted. All right, do it again. Here.
Secret for your wow, heads high, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Heads high, kill them with the no. Tell them say Vegas say so. Me want you skin your teeth and make
One more.
Done.
There. All right, next one. Clock hands. Actually, no. We'll save that. All right, I must move my box again. All right, ready? Jump. Step. Down. All right. Jump. Step back. Now, my form's pretty bad. We don't want this. See if we can do better. A little. Sing again, head side, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. I'm gonna change speed after a while.
Kill them with the no. No boy can't take a your paper piece of wabo. Head side, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Head side, kill them with the no.
All right, change speed. Except with the left. All right. So when you come down with the left. Did I tell you I'm worn out yet? Keep going. I'm not giving up. You don't give up either. Couple more. All right, one more. Okay, clock hands. All right. All right, this is how it goes. I give you your order. I tell you what time. So each hand is an independent clock. So my right hand, goes from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock. My left hand also goes 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So when I tell you what time, you put your hand on the number of that time. All right, so for example, I say to you, let's go to 2 o'clock. Right hand. 2 o'clock. You get it? 12 o'clock left. All right, 3 o'clock left. You see how that goes? 5 o'clock, right. 10 o'clock left. Yeah, that's 10. 9 o'clock, right. 3 o'clock, right. 3 o'clock left. 6 o'clock left. 9 o'clock left. 9 o'clock, right. 1 o'clock, right. 6 o'clock, right. Next one, we're going to do a few more of these. See if you got it. 2 o'clock left. Oh. 7 o'clock, right. 9 o'clock left. 9 o'clock, right. 6 o'clock, right. 6 o'clock left. 12 o'clock, right. 12 o'clock, right. 12 o'clock, right. 12 o'clock left. 6 o'clock left. 3 o'clock left. 12 o'clock left. 8 o'clock left. 8 o'clock right. All right, and that's it. All right, so that's our workout. Yes, that's our workout for now. Minute at a time, work up to it. As you can see, I got a little winded at the end, but I have my water, handy dandy. But we're gonna go to a PSA. We're gonna talk about what you can do to maximize your workout. As you can see, this was 20-25 minutes or so. So I know I burn a lot of calories in a short period of time, so I want to show you and tell you how you can also do the same, especially when you're crunched for time, like a lot of us are with our busy schedules, okay? So I have more footage from New York and some other fun and interesting facts too. I'll see you soon.
This is Trey, this his crew. Here he is, what he do. Sitting here hugging the block and smoking weed. Hands spinning on the clock, look at Trey, he never leaves. Just sit day and day and day and day. Do his time, listen to his man's rhyme. Tell him how to be a man. He listens out, but ain't got no plan. He only listens, never plays, never think, never say what he wants or what he needs. Just sit some more and smoke that weed. I wonder if he'll ever leave.
I roll, animal print pants out control. It's Red Food with the big ass bro, and like Bruce Lee, I got the clout, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall.
All right, good to see you. I'm back. I'm back with a few things. And as you can see, once again, I have my handy dandy board because I'm going to write it all out for you. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. All right, my workout, a quick workout, an efficient workout. Let's say you have an hour of time, okay? You're at work or you're working with the kids, whatever the case may be. Let's just say you only have an hour designated and you don't have a full hour. You have an hour to go, come back, and squeeze your workout in. Doesn't seem like enough time. It doesn't quite seem fair to get in what you need to get in, but you'd be amazed at how much you can get done in a very, very small window of time. So I want to give you some ideas or strategies that you can use to help you get some type of workout in, if you will. All right, so let's start from the beginning. So if you make appointments for everyone else in your life, make an appointment for yourself. So I am going to recommend that you schedule some time for yourself. Just like you put the kids down, you put the significant other down, you meet clients, whatever the case may be, make a date for yourself. You put it in, you block your time off, all right, and you schedule yourself, okay? This is what I say. schedule yourself. Put it in a calendar. It's important. You're important. All right? Everything else is important. You're important too. Write it down. All right? And block off how much time you think you're going to need to get done what you need to get done. The second thing is you're going to pack. You're going to pack a bag. Actually, you're going to pack 2 bags. Okay? And let me tell you what's in these 2 bags. And actually, I have 2 bags here with me right now. Okay, so what's in your bag or your bags? Well, let's see. Now, these are my work bags. Actually, one is work and one is workout. I mean, again, I'm a trainer and I work out. I wear fitness clothes, but sometimes I don't like to wear the clothes that I work in. I like to change, especially if I need to do a full-on shower and so on and so forth. So in your bag, this is what you want to consider having. All right? I have my sweatshirt here. I have my pants. You see that? I have my pants. And then I have everything else that I need. Now, because I have a locker at work, I don't have to bring everything because I keep my shower shoes, my bag for my toiletries, I keep separate. That stays at work. So overall, anything that you want to do, you always want to do 1 or 2 things. You either want to pack a bag that has an emergency set of clothing, you want to keep it in your car, you want to keep it at work, but you always want to have an extra bag somewhere in case you forget your clothes, lose your clothes, whatever the case may be. Always have 2 bags. And what will happen is, if you say you leave one at home and you take one with you, and these clothes get dirty, then what do? You take these clothes back home, put these clothes in a dirty hamper or wherever you put your dirty clothes, and you pick up the other bag and you keep it moving. All right? So that's why you want 2 bags, not 1, so you're not always scrambling looking for clothes. So I know no one's going to want to hear this, but I will say, if you're not a person to sweat too much, maybe you can hold on to your shorts, pants, whatever you work out in, maybe for an extra day. But if not, put it in. And I know, again, a lot of you think, I got to keep filling up the bag and putting clothes in. But workout is work too. So it's just a simple thing. Just put it in and just go. 2 bags. I promise it'll make life simple. Leave it at home. Leave it in your car. But always have one with you. Keep it at work. Whatever you need to do. Always have a spare. All right. The next thing you need to talk about, and this is my work bag, FYI. Food. How will I eat if I have to go to the gym and I go on my lunch hour? All right? So this is what you can do. This is what I do. We can do a couple of things. If you eat properly in the morning, a full breakfast, not coffee and a croissant, coffee and a bagel, whatever it is. Some of you skip altogether and just have coffee. What I would recommend if you know you want to work out, I would recommend start having breakfast in the morning. That's the first thing. The second thing I would also make mention to you is if you think you can't eat your lunch, have a snack. I say about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours after your breakfast, and then go to the gym so you are not hungry by the time you get there. All right? The other thing is maybe have your lunch a little early. Okay? So maybe eat early, don't have the snack, have the breakfast, have the lunch, go work out, come back, and have a snack after you've worked out. That's another thing that you can think about too. Oh, but how am I going to carry my food? Guess what? I have a solution for that. You can cook beforehand. Cook everything in advance or early. Pick a day and just cook a whole bunch of food. And then you can buy a whole bunch of Glad containers, freezer containers, and put all your food in the containers. Store it, put dates on it, what exactly it is that you're freezing, and put it away. And then all you have to do is pull one out every day, every time you go to work, if that's what you want. Okay, so that's one way. The other thing is, maybe you don't want to cook, you don't like to cook, so once again, you might have to implement the plan that I mentioned before, which is eat early, eat later, go actually have a snack, go work out, go back, and eat at your desk. And a lot of you eat at your desk already. I'm aware of that because I used to do it. So it's just a matter of figuring out what your lifestyle is and what will actually work. But try it. Try one thing at a time and see what actually works for you. Also, too, there are mini refrigerators, teeny little refrigerators. They're so worth the money. And they fit a sandwich, a yogurt, a piece of fruit, some vegetables in a bag, and you can just shove everything in and there you go. Your food is being kept cold. You don't have to leave your desk. You eat, and it's waiting for you when you go, when you come back, whatever is easier. Now, another thing you want to keep in mind is water. And most people forget about water, which is important. Water. All right. So here's the story with water. I could say get a water bottle. But the reality is, if you're anything like me, this is my problem. I'm not saying everyone else is. I don't wash my bottles out when I get done. It's not right, I know, but I don't wash them out. I won't, I don't, I just don't make the time to do it. So what I have decided to do is I buy cases and cases and cases of water. Like I stack them in my house. Every day when I leave, I pick my bottle up, and guess where my bottle goes? It goes here. Perfect example. On my way out the house, pick my water up, and look, it goes right in my pocket for the day, and I keep it here. And then when I'm ready, I take it out. Now let's say I finish this bottle. Don't throw the bottle away. Keep filling it up. You have water all day. And then when you get ready to throw it away, recycle. Don't throw it in the trash, okay? Gotta recycle. But that's what you do. You know, so I have a backpack and I have a regular bag. I prefer the backpack because it keeps me balanced, because I can pull on either strap to make me work on both sides, which is why a backpack is a good choice. Okay, and also it gives me 2 free hands. I can carry other things, which a lot of us do because we carry laptops and so on. And in my backpack, I also carry my laptop. Okay, so just a thought. I'm just throwing out recommendations as I'm going through because I do it myself. Now, plan your time to work out. I know I said schedule, but when I say plan, I mean have a strategy. What type of workout are you going to do? Are you taking a class today? Are you doing weights? Are you doing cardio? Figure that out before you get there. Think here. All right, what have I done already? What do I want to do? What are my goals? Okay. At any rate, it's better to move. Figure it out when you get there if you need to. Just get on something. All right. Now let's break it out. Let's start with cardio. Now think about this. If you're going to work out, you only have an hour. Let's say you go at noon. We're working at a 12 o'clock time. You have 10 to 15 minutes on the front end, 10 to 15 minutes on the back end that you probably are going to be getting dressed. You're going to be going or coming. So that leaves you with anywhere between 25 minutes to half an hour. And I know some of you think, what is the point? That is the point. You need pretty much 30 minutes a day of activity. All right? So think about the activity it took you to get there. You might have walked, maybe not. But either way, 25, 30 minutes, again, which is what I did here earlier. My heart rate was elevated. I'm perfectly happy right now. I feel like I got my workout in. I'm done for the day. Tomorrow is a new day. All right, so let's say you only have 3 days to work out. Let's say. So what do we do for 3 days? How do I break that up? 3 days at 25 to 30 minutes. Well, you can do this. You can alternate your days, those 3 days. One day is cardio, another day is weight training, another day cardio. Circulate back around to the beginning of the next week and keep alternating weights, cardio, weights, cardio, weights, cardio, because you need both. I'm not going to say to you, oh, only do cardio. No, you need, the heart is a muscle too. And you need to work and challenge the entire system to strengthen and pretty much work your metabolism. So I give you both, okay? I won't do one without the other. I just think it's better. And that's my personal opinion, but I think you're more efficient if you work that way too, all right? Now, let's look at it this way. We could also do it 3 days a week. Maybe 1 week is cardio. Next week, weights. Something to think about. 1 week cardio, 3 days, cardio, cardio, cardio. You choose the equipment you want to get on. And then next week, I'm doing push-ups, I'm doing dumbbells, I'm doing tubes, whatever it is that you choose. All right? Oh, and FYI, side note, you can do abs every day. Okay? For those of you who are trying to slim and trim. We're not talking about targeting areas, but I know a lot of you like to have that information. Now, excuse me. So the next thing we're going to do is 5 days. Excuse me. So 5 days, 5 days is change the body part every day. All right? Actually, excuse me. It's a little dry in here. Change every day. So we alternate, once again, cardio, weights, okay? Cardio weights or break up the body. 2 exercises per body part, okay? And it breaks up like this. And actually, I'm gonna erase this. So let's get rid of this. All right, so body parts. Chest, back, legs, arms, excuse me. And let's see here. We got legs, we got back, we got chest. Oh, let's not forget shoulders. So arms are bis and tris. And actually, let's do this. Let's take a small break. We'll go to a PSA, and then we'll come back and I'll break this down a little more for you, okay? So let's do that. Let's take a small break. I'll be here waiting for you, and we'll talk about this a little more. So I'll be here, water and all, board and all, and we'll just go into something simple, nothing too complicated. And I want to clarify this a little bit more for you so that we can take a pretty easy and pretty simple break and see some more footage of New York, okay? All right, so let's do that. They're a little bit heavier. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
So,
if they are heavy,
uh-huh.
then I drop 2 blocks away.
You drop 2 blocks away? Do they know you're dropping them 2 blocks away, or do you tell them you can't get
I
there?
will say that, oh, you can walk from here. Because there is too much traffic over here, you cannot, it will more money, and this and that.
And
this is bad.
do most cab drivers do that?
No.
Just you? Just you?
You see this what they call it, that fruit, what's that? I like that fruit. Is
Mango? Passion
mango.
fruit.
They have mango.
They have mango. They have mango at a street fair?
Sure, any fruit you can think of, they have everything.
But you know, wait.
Yeah.
So what is this fair about though? I don't understand. It's a healthy food fair, or is it fair that now they have more healthy food? You see what I mean? Like, what's the difference?
It's very healthy food.
But why? Is it intentionally healthy food? It just happens to be healthy food.
It's not just, it's just most of the food there is organic. So it's very, very delicious, and it's good, and it's cheap. To crown it all, is very cheap. People like to go there, the street members. People come from far and wide to eat such organic, readily cooked for New Yorkers and all the good visitors like you guys from Boston. It's good.
Our best
Hey. All right. So that was me in New York. All right. So what did you see? You saw a boot camp. And again, I went to New York for my own personal time, do some things. And then I ran into all these people talking about being fit and being organic. And I mean, I had a good time. I have to admit, never have I been somewhere. I never thought about it as many times as I've been in New York. But whatever type of food you want, whether it's organic or not, you can find it in New York. I mean, there are even organic food trucks, as you saw from the pictures that I took. I mean, you could see the food that I ate. It was pretty healthy, a lot of vegetables, everything. And people were working. That was a boot camp in the middle of Central Park, you know. And then cab drivers, without me prompting them or asking them, volunteered the type of information that you heard there a moment ago. So I just thought it was pretty interesting and decided to bring some of that footage in for you. So I was inspired by my trip is my point. So before I forget, I want to finish this up very quickly, okay? Now, you want to work these muscle groups. If you have 5 days to work out, you can do 2 circuits, 6 exercises, each day that you come in if you are able to come in 5 days a week. So if you want, you can do full body, made up of these 6 exercises, or these 5 body parts, but 6 exercises, to be specific. Exercises made up of these body parts. All right, so that's 6 altogether, and you can alternate the days, change them up every day, or you can do 2 exercises, 2 body parts, 3 exercises apiece, 6 exercises every day, and keep alternating the days. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can either alternate full body, cardio, full body, or you can just do pretty much break up the body, 2 different parts, 6 different exercises, 3 exercises per part. Okay, does that make sense? I know it's a lot of information. So that's what you can do 5 days versus 3 days. Okay, now, next, I think what you should also know is if you wanted to, you can also work out twice a day. So let's say you only have an hour in the morning and maybe an hour in the evening. If you think you can do it and you're close to your gym, there's no reason why you can't go twice a day. You just break up your exercise, your time frame. All that means for you is get it in. It doesn't matter if you do it all at once, if you do 20 minutes here and 30 minutes somewhere else in a day. You just want the time. You want to put in your time, so to speak, all right? So let me write that out. I'm just going to put it here. Big star, big star. You see me putting it there? Put in your time. Okay? One way or the other. You just got to find a way to do it. And then, again, to recap, you can eat lunch earlier. You can eat your breakfast first, have a snack before, eat your breakfast, have your lunch, or you can eat your lunch afterwards and or at your desk if you have the flexibility to do that. Okay? So if you have any questions, you can always email me. Find me on YouTube, on the YouTube Bare Fitness channel. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. I'm always here for you because I think this was a lot of information to take in at one time. But again, try this workout again. Try it at home. Try to get better. And I'm keeping it honest with you. I got a little tired, I say, on the last 2 exercises, which were, you know, a little bit much, but that's okay. It was high impact. I mean, and we all have room for improvement. So I don't stop and start here. I just keep it going, okay? But again, I'm here for you. I'm your personal trainer. I come into your home. I come into your house. So I come onto your screen, and we work out together. So thanks for joining me. Next show, we're going to talk about Boston going green. And then we're going to have a special show, Mayor Menino, and we're going to talk about some of my findings about what we're doing here in Boston to make everything healthy, well, and fit. So New York is doing some pretty cool things. As you know, they have fashion weeks. They're like one of the fashion empires in the world, and they have models and so on and so forth. But that's okay. We can compete. I think I know we're a pretty healthy state. We're right up there, and I know that the mayor has some plans for us. So I'm going to talk to you about that going forward. But more importantly, I just wanted to bring my trip, share my trip with you, and bring it into your living room. Okay? So I have some music for you from some singers in New York. I'm closing out. It's one of my favorite cities. And again, I'm here for you. Thanks for joining me. And keep some of this stuff in mind. Keep your water. Get your bags, 2 bags. All right, 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 30 minutes. 5 days a week, at least 30 minutes. Oh, and if you have to go to a class, if you want to go to a class, let your instructor know you may need to leave early so you don't just dash out. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Just get it pre-approved, or at least let your instructor know and probably stay closer to the door so you don't disrupt the class a little bit if classes are your preference, okay? And you don't really want to do weights or machines, or you don't have a trainer, okay? So I think for now I covered that portion of it, how to get a quick workout in, and how to eat something at the same time, and get ready and go. All right, so I'll see you next time.
Work it out, baby. Work. I don't mean maybe. Work. Other than more. Say work. I wanna see it. Can you do the mashed potato? Mashed potato. Can you do the twist? I can do the twist. Tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it?